Hey, it's Mike from Maker Moose here. I'm going to be making some Father's Day cards, and I thought I would just go through some of the things I've picked out of my stash that I felt were able to be more on the masculine side for cards. So first, I've got some background stamps here. I tend to only go to a few different companies for background stamps. I do have a variety, but from Hero Arts here, I've got these two messy looking. So these are both A2 sized. This one is called Vintage Frame Cling. So this would all be white space, and then this would be whatever you inked it up with. I have used this for just a single color. I've used it where I've kind of done like a rainbow, so it does have a lot more uses than what I originally planned. I just thought one color is all I would use. This is a large distressed block. I really like, I think I've mentioned this a few times before, I really like the style of like paint swatches or washes, something that makes it easier and less messy than having to do like actually grab a paintbrush and some watercolor paint and kind of make a general wash. So there's those two. This one from Spellbinders I've used a lot. This is called Circle Sketch. I've used it with lift ink. I've used it with embossing powders. I've used it with just colors. There was one day I got really fussy and took reinkers, put them on my palette here, and actually took a paintbrush and tried to like apply one color to each circle. Yeah, that's one I love. This one I haven't used yet. This one's from Hero Arts. It's a bold print. This one is called Passing Clouds. And I just thought this is a great one that can go either way. I have some bird stamps, and I thought this would also be great for my nautical stamps. I could just stamp half of this scene and then have like an ocean down here. Again, another one from Hero Arts. This one is called Burlap Bold Prints. Again, this can be so versatile. It's just a simple geometric pattern. So again, depending on the colors and the style of your card, this can be for a kid's card, a masculine card, a feminine card. I've even got some ideas to use this more as a Christmas card. The actual reason I purchased this was because I didn't have enough geometric stamps, and now you'll find I probably have a fair amount, but I do like how geometric can just be so universal. This one I actually just picked up very recently. Another bold print from Hero Arts. This one is Antique Hero Map. I recently got a lot of under the sea kind of themed, nautical themed things. I think Spellbinders has some sets. Some Simon Hurley stamps. I love some of the geometric ones. I felt I had one more. I probably do somewhere. But this plaid builder set is great. These are peel aparts, so these are actually individual stamps on one sheet of acetate. They are one piece, but there's little connectors that you just break apart, and then you can pull out just whatever you need. So you've got like a single line here, or a double line, or a triple line, or a wide block band. So I've used it like this, where I just stamp it once, or I've done side to side, or I've actually taken some of them apart and used them as a peel apart. This wood grain stamp, again from Simon Hurley, really like that one. And then this pinstripe, which again this one I think I've only used as a single piece, but I did like ink up each one a different color as well. So those are great. So these are just some background stamps I thought were in my stash that could be great for a Father's Day card. I have some other items here for a more fun Father's Day card. This is a Sizzix Thinlits / Textured Impressions smile emojis. There's a sample of their card on the back, but it is an embossing folder and then a die set. So just thought that could be really fun. It does have a smile sentiment, a poop emoji, a heart, and then just some fun smileys. This I just picked up specifically for Father's Day. This is from Open Studio. This is actually a brand I've never used before. Actually, it might be Memory Box. It says Memory Box Inc. down here. Open Studio memoryboxco.com. But it is a 3D embossing folder. It's just tools. This one is called, let me find it. This is a new one for me, so I don't know where they, doesn't look like they have a title for it. And then I've got some really fun stamps I like here. This one's from Tailored Expressions. This is called Dad Bod, and it has a little t-shirt die that you can stamp on some cardstock and then cut out t-shirts. So this one, probably one of my favorite ones. It just says old, and I thought that was really really funny. Kind of a slap to the face, but I like it. Dad Bod, dad like mom, only funner. Best dad ever, #1 dad, the cool parent, happy Father's Day. It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. I thought that was really funny. Dad jokes, I think you mean rad jokes. So this is just a fun little small set. From Waffle Flower, this set here is called For the Guys Sentiments. Glad you're my dad, best dog dad ever, best brother ever, happy birthday daddy, dude, dad, love you, bro, the man, the myth, the legend, you are one rad dad, happy Father's Day, happy birthday, thinking of you, congrats. So this is more general guy cards. Dad, brother, dude, and bro could be definitely a friend or brother or dad. One of the things I liked on Waffle Flower's website, they had a card example, and this is by J.J. Bolton. They actually did the man, the myth, the legend in 3 separate areas, so they kind of just inked up and stamped the man, and then lower down the myth and then the legend. So I sometimes forget that you can kind of break stamps up like that. I don't think they would have cut it. I know a lot of people cut their stamps. Not my super favorite thing to do. I did it once and then regretted it, but I guess as long as you don't ruin the stamp by cutting it incorrectly like I did, it's fine. Then I've got some very geometric or patterned stencils. So this one here, Geo Blocks from Pink Fresh. It's a 3-piece set by Ina Moreva, I want to say. I don't watch a lot of Pink Fresh's videos, so I'm not sure how to pronounce some of their designer names, but Pink Fresh is one of my favorite designers. This one from WoW is just called All Squared Up, inspired by Marion Emberson. And it's just simple square blocks. I like simple. Simon Harley, this one is Flip Flop Chevron. And I've haven't used this one yet personally, but I have seen people either stencil it and then move it down slightly, or stencil it and flip it one way or the other. So there's some fun things you can do with that. Same with this one. Any of the geometric ones you can really do that with, especially if they're simpler. This one's from Hero Arts. This is called Stripe Stencil. Stencils I mostly use for ink, but I did just recently pick up some Distress translucent crackle paste. So I'm gonna have some fun with that. I've got probably half a dozen colors of lunar paste, and now I'm very interested in the solar paste that was just announced a couple days ago. This one is Ranger's Dina Wakely's cubed stencil, and I really like this one because the cubes are the lines are thicker at the top and then thinner and then thicker again. So I like that it's a progression that will pull your eye to the center. Or if you were to, and it's large enough that you can do like a 6x6 square and have that drawing the eye in. Or if you're doing A2, let me just grab, you can go down here and have it so that it's very thick and thin, or flip it so that it's thin then thick. So there's a lot you can do. I like the larger stencils. I have very few stencils that will only do like an A2, but I tend to go towards the 6x6 squares because I can then go on an angle or rotate it whichever way I like. I like to have options. Other than those, I pulled some other, actually this might be a mix. This is some of this. So I have some other things I've pulled from my stash. This Simon Hurley Nature Silhouettes. I've actually not used these larger stamps yet, but I thought, oh, this fishing one I can definitely use with that antique map. But I've used a lot of these sentiments. So I have used the Gone Fishing. I've used The Best Adventures Happen Without Wi-Fi. And you can probably see by the color of it. This Keep Shining, The World Needs Your Light. I absolutely love that sentiment. Nature is Calling and I Must Go. There's lots of great sentiments here. So this is one I've had. This was actually probably one of my first stamp sets that I got. This Altenew. I live in Canada, and there's not many places that carry Altenew, which is a shame. This one I actually bought on eBay because I just wanted this one stamp, and the shipping from Altenew was just a bit much for me. And you can see I've used this one quite a bit. I need to clean it again. It looks like there's some fuzzes from when I would just clean stamps with old t-shirts. But yeah, I just love this simple geometric large background stamp, and then it came with some great sentiments that I've used as well. So this one is I probably won't use it for a Father's Day card just because I use it so much that I want it to be I want the Father's Day card to be something unique. Here we've got some scapes. These are Thinlits from Sizzix, Josh Griffiths. We've got a cityscape, a mountainscape, a grassy hill, some clouds, mountains, rocky terrain. These are great just to set a scene. So these are called Skyline Silhouettes. Those are great. Then we've got a grungier background stamp. This is called Bubbles, and this is from Stampers Anonymous. Cool thing about this one, actually, I was like, why is this one cost more than the other ones? It comes with this block, this acrylic block, which is nice because not that they knew this or planned this. I have Tim Holtz acrylic blocks, and it's just it's just slightly larger than the largest one in here, so it kind of completes my set. So that was kind of cool. It's just a little bit wider than the one I've already got. And yeah, I'm probably going to use this with a stamping platform, but having this as an option is really, really nice. So these ones aren't specifically Father's Day or anything like that, but these critters, because again, the reason I love lawn fawns so much is because things coordinate. So I've got this Roar, Flip Flop, and Roar. So it's a dinosaur face. It's the same dinosaur but facing opposite directions. So we've got the coordinating dies. And their flip-flops always come with extra sentiments. So the original is Roar means I love you in dinosaur. This one says you make my heart soar. And there's some different hearts there. But I specifically, so the reason I have these guys and these is because I want to use some of these dad jokes. So we've got, why did the bike fall over? It was too tired. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. What is brown and sticky? A stick. Haha. And I think orange, you glad I didn't say banana, goes with that one as well. I didn't really understand. Maybe that's the joke. Broken pencils are pointless. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dinosaur. Dad jokes or are how I roll, as in, maybe I'll bring those closer so you can read some of them. Dad jokes are how I roll. Dad, you make me laugh. And then there's a, most of the time in brackets, crickets and a snort. Some bubbles there. And then we've got some chicks here, 2 with ties, 2 without. So I thought all of these would go together as well with Simply Celebrate Critters. So I've seen some of Lawn Fawn's designer actually use this this set. So let's say like the chicks here with the 5 speech bubbles, and then going through and putting jokes and replies in there. I have the Simply Celebrate add-on. So again, this is all stuff that I thought I pulled because none of it's other than this one is specifically Father's Day, but they all coordinate and I can really be more creative by mixing them up. This one is called Car Critters. I also have the Christmas add-on for the Car Critters. I really like this. I'd be lost without you, or thanks for steering me in the right direction. I think those are great sentiments for a Father's Day card, or any card, really. And there's 3 different critters here that you can put in the driver's seat. And then you've got 3 critters here who are supposed to be the passenger. And I do love this one that says map, and then I'd be lost without you. Those are just adorable. This one is the Rub-a-Dub-Dub Flip-Flop, and there's a sentiment here, you quack me up, so I thought that sentiment could go well, even if you're using the chicks over here. I thought that would go well. There's also a peep, and you could also use these 2 as like a dad and child, and have a speech bubble from the dad jokes one. So again, I like how you can mix and match. Love poems by Lawn Fawn. Lots of stuff in here. There is a Happy Father's Day specifically. There is a the coordinating die just cuts out the outline and then the inside. So I think I would use just the outline and then stamp on the inside, but I guess if you want to make it into a window or something like that, that's a possibility as well. Here from Lawn Fawn again, we're going to go through quite a few Lawn Fawns. Upon a Star, I just thought because there's Big Fox, Little Fox, Big Rabbit, Small Rabbit, again, that could be mother and child or father and child, so I like that you can really mix that up. And I do like this You're My Shining Star. There's also Reach for the Stars, is written in the stars. There's some really nice ones there. This is Dad and Me, so obviously definitely meant for Dad, but there's Dad and Grandpa. You're officially awesome. I think you're very funny, which again could be part of the dad jokes ones as well. Have a very amazing day. Happy Father's Day. World's best. Your jokes are always amusing. And I do like that there's little disguises there, I guess. Mustache, glasses, fake nose and mustache. So again, lots of fun. This one is totally awesome. And again, there's 2 big frogs and a little frog. lily pads. I guess those are lilies. And then tree trunk and some cattails. Congrats on your new pad. Move to a new pad. But there's also Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, Happy Mother's Day. You're totally awesome. Have a Happy Father's Day, I guess. So there's quite a bit. There's some stuff I can lean into there. This one is Tailored Expressions. So this is a red rubber stamp and some accordion die cuts. This is called Father's Day Favorites. So just best dad ever, number one dad, happy Father's Day in a different font. So I really like this. This is the Art Deco foil plate from Pink Fresh. Again, geometric, depending on the color that you go, really easy to make it go one way or the other. Got some tree die cuts here from Sizzix. These are a Tim Holtz tree called Woodlands. So it's just 2 single tree dies. Another Altenew set here with some, it's like a geometric pattern builder. So this is, I don't know how to say this properly, Sokotoa, maybe? Similar to the previous one, except this is a scene. This is Tree Line. It is a single die, so it cuts that out all at once. Thought that would be great for one of those adventure ones or camping or anything like that. Same thing here. These are mountaintops. It's 6 dies, so they're layered to make this multi-dimensional and tonal scene. I got this critter set a while ago, probably a year or 2 ago, and I haven't used it yet. Every intention to, because what's funny is I always complain, oh, all these layered layered paper layering dies are so complicated. These ones are actually so simple. Most of them are just like 1 or 2 pieces. So this bear has the back color here and then the nose. How hard is that? And actually it's 1 die, so it cuts them all out. So if I did this in 3 different colors, I could have a black bear, a brown bear, and a cream bear with different colored noses and backs. So I love that. Even this with the bunny, 1 ear, nose, easy peasy. I don't know why. I always complain that I get so excited about these. This is a Photoplay Say It With Stamps set. I did buy them all individually, but these are dies, stamps, and a stencil. It's called I Love Dad. It says best dad ever. You are the greatest dad in the world. Best dads get promoted to grandpa. I thought that was really sweet. Dad, you are an all-star. And so there's face-to-face bears and then side-by-side bears and some stars. I do actually have a star set. I think we've gone through it already. From Lawn Fawn that I thought I could also mix and match with this. But I thought that was really cool. It came with stencils. Just makes it super easy to color. I would probably just use my brushes or my foam pads to do that. But that, I like sets. I like things that make it so easy. This one, again, for the mountains, the trees, I thought it was really fun. So this is a set from Echo Park Paper Co. called Let's Go Camping, Explore Pine Branch Die Set. So the collection is Let's Go Camping. And it just comes with, it's a 1-piece die. I guess I could cut that. I thought at first just how simple it is. It's meant to be cut together, but it's a pine branch and the word explore. Easy peasy. And then the ones I've used many times before, Berry Rainy Day from Lawn Fawn, as well as You Goat This. So again, there's the goat, greatest of all time. Hey there, hope your day is the goat, greatest of all time. Mother's Day, Father's Day in there. Crunch Munch, I love Ma, I love Pa, I love those. I'm definitely, like I said, addicted to Lawn Fawn's critters. We'll see you next time.